When it's time to replace that old vacuum, don't blow up. Come to Nick Riley's All Vac Center.
Down to Keys and Bone Shop and get a piece of that.
Delbert, you and your brother Delbert get up from there and go finish your chores.
Okay, Mama, but first we gotta go down to Case and Pawn Shop. Yeah, Mama, we gonna get us a piece of the hot. Yeah, they give loans anything of value, Mama.
Well, that sure leaves you two out.
They sure got some neat stuff over at Case and Pawn Shop. Ooh! Uh-oh! Delbert, what do you see? Somebody real mad. It was Delbert's fault, Mama!
Prize fighter name. Holy mackerel!
That's a strange name for a prize fighter.
Oh, Kyle, you're not going to believe this, honey. Look.
What?
This description.
Kid Cow?
Kid Kyle, you've been in her fantasies all along. This description fits you to a T.
But I don't box.
Oh, honey, you can play the role. I know you can. You can do it. I'll help you.
But I don't have any boxer trunks either.
Well, are you wearing boxer shorts?
Well, yeah, I bought some for the honeymoon.
Well, let me see them.
You want to see my underwear?
Well, now is not the time for modesty here. Strip down to your short. We've got to work on your stance, your attitude, your diction.
Right here?
Well, no, we'll go at the parsonage. It was empty a few minutes ago.
Okay. Wait, I don't know if I can do this.
Oh, honey, of course you can. Of course you can. If you want to have friends, you've got to be willing to fight for her and win her back.
She won't be marrying me. She'll be marrying this Kid Cow.
Oh, honey, she'll have Kid Kyle for the honeymoon. She'll have Kyle Longacre for the rest of her life.
Oh, yeah.
Go do it. So you ordered a pizza. Oh, I don't blame you.
I hope I didn't hurt your feelings, but...
You don't have to apologize, honey. I'm a lousy cook. I always have been. I made your mother birthday cakes. She threw them away and ate the candles. I entered the Pillsbury Bake-Off once. They promised to give me a prize if I destroy the recipe. My reputation as a rocky cook is spread far and wide. Joe down at the market begged me to wear a bell when I come in. He said, nobody will know I shop there. I have received death threats from Betty Crocker and your mom, Uncle Ben, and Mrs. Paul. You don't hurt my feelings, honey. I've been insulted by the best of them.
You are one funny lady.
Well, I'm glad you think so. You'll be my new agent.
I appreciate the offer, but I don't think I'd be very good at it.
Well, you couldn't do any worse than Irvin. The last booking he got me was the opening of a laundromat. The owner paid me with a sack of quarters. I felt like the most popular prostitute in the lumberjack.
Is hard water.
Why do they call it hard water?
Well, because it's like dissolved rocks in the water. It's rocky.
Oh, I love that movie.
What?
That part where Rocky ran up the steps.
No. I mean real rocks.
Real rocks in there. Could you imagine a washing machine with real rocks in there? Then you'd have stone-washed jeans.
You can't see them until they leave spots on your dishes and glassware. Just call for Culligan Soft Water Service, and hard water is gone forever.
Hey, Culligan man. I've had it. I'm going home.
Don't leave, Florence. Tell me the game's not over.
Well, I don't even like this game that much. She'll never come out of there. She's probably in there putting up shelf paper.
Come on, please. Sit down. Not yet.
It's the one night a week I can spend with the girls. I'll talk sex. I'll talk gossip. I'll even talk National Enquirer. But I will not talk crispy toast and fluffy towels. There are two kinds of people who drive me crazy in this world. Those who gave up smoking and those who just got separated.
You really have to learn to have more compassion.
And people who say that at a third time.
Sylvie, don't go, not yet.
It's your own fault, Dolly. You're the one who stopped her from killing herself.
Someone goes down to wild blaze of light. Little house lady,
I just married him because I thought it was the least I could do, thinking he loved me. But then my friend Ella Mae, well, she's not really my friend. She used to be his friend. Anyway, she said he once loved that woman he had ruined. And I thought, yeah, he won't ruin me. I never told him I heard about that other woman, because I knew if I did, he might say he was sorry and ask me to forgive him. And I didn't ever want to have to forgive him. 10.
Private Butler reporting for duty. Sir, the general's in Eva.
Okay, Sergeant. You missed parade drill on the battlefield at 1400 hours. And since our horses won't be available to us the last 4-H competition tomorrow morning. I commandeered these for those two little monsters out front. Now, you and I are going outside and drill.
Yes, sir. Ma'am, General Geneva.
And you're not fit for this man's army. And don't you report back to my unit till you get that haircut, soldier.
Welcome to my castle. Seize them.
You managed to get here much quicker than I thought you would. But don't think for one moment that you can fool me as easily as you fooled the Queen and Candy. So, you're the lion.
You're nothing but a cowardly principal. Tin man. In Candy's eyes, you were nothing but a little thin man.
And Scarecrow. How would you like to get your stuffing knocked out, Gretel?
No, oh great majesty, don't do that. Light her on fire, just like you do in your book.
Use your fireball. Yes, so great majesty.
You don't fool me, you despicable decimal. My guards have spear points, not decimal points. And now you're all my prisoners. Great! Close the castle doors. You would love to see me set this limitation straw man on fire so that you could throw a bucket of water to put the flame out, dousing me instead, causing me to melt just like in my story. Well, I'm not afraid. I live in the desert. There's no water there. By the way, did anyone think to bring any water? Huh?
Water?
Water?
Water? Water?
No, of course not. In your haste to save the world, you forgot the most important thing. Water. And this is all thanks to you, my darling Beanie, and your beautiful machine.
You're a bamboozling machine.
Call it what you may. I am free. I'm free. I am free.
Take this.
Destroyed my beautiful world. Who would have thought that a beautiful little girl like you could be so mean to do such a thing? Ah, my beautiful wicked. I'm melting. Oh, I'm melting.
Hail, Dorothy!
But if you really want to be my friend, well, just visit with me a while. Stay with me and talk. Good mood, bad mood, I don't care. Just visit with me.
We have nothing in common.
I know. I'm a woman and you're a man.
Yes.
And I'm old and you're young.
Yes.
And I'll I've slept with Perry Como, and I bet you haven't. I was standing there looking at my naked magnolia tree when I saw Brother across the way loading what appeared to be a cannon. I asked him what happened to all those magnolia blossoms, and he said the wind must have blown them off during the night. Then I asked him how the wind managed to blow them all off into your pool. Then he fired at me. Is that rude or what?
They're only blank. And Drum would never aim a gun at a lady.
He's a real gentleman. I'll bet he takes the dishes out of the sink before he pees in it. Right now, I want more than anything to discover an adequate metaphor to capture the special vastness of Texas. No, special vastness sounds awful. Big is empty, and commodious just doesn't seem right somehow. I'm a poetess. That's not remarkable in itself. Any lady who likes to write verse can call herself a poetess, so long as she's productive. I strongly disapprove of someone calling herself something she isn't. And I have every confidence that my record speaks for itself. When I go, I will leave evidence of my productivity for generations yet unborn. Generations unborn. Sounds a bit cliché, but it does the job. If I could just find a word to describe, know, to capture Texas, or a phrase, I don't mind having to settle for 2 or 3 words, so long as they're just right. The metaphor I'm after has to be just right. Like fruited plains, oh, beautiful for spacious skies. You remember? Now you will ask, and I ask myself the same question. Why bother? Well, like Mount Everest, it's there and it cries out for a name. All Texas seems to say is, call me what I am. Who will dare? Now you will ask, and I ask myself, am I equal to the task? I'll admit, I haven't made much headway yet, but I'm not afraid to tackle it, because I recognize the need for such a word or phrase. Now I can understand how some folks don't feel that need, having been raised here amongst their loved ones and have never been anywhere else much. You love this place, and you don't need a name to describe how you feel until someone, a stranger, says without necessarily meaning to be sarcastic, what on earth do you find to like about this state? Well, when that happens, as it's happened to me time and again, what do you say? I once had a dear friend who came for a visit, and when she told me that this state was god-awful, I was taken aback. Taken aback! Oh, I wanted to say something unkind to her, but I didn't. She was a guest in my home. I refrained from saying anything I might have cause to regret. But for the rest of the weekend she was with me, I turned off the air conditioning. Now you will ask, and I ask myself, does it matter what others think? And I answer, yes, it does. She said my face was ruined for living out here. She actually said that. Now, I'll admit that my face and skin isn't what it used to be, but I don't blame Texas, or my brother the wind, or my sister the sun, or the hard water, or the simple fact that aging leaves its mark upon us all. She never was very attractive herself, and as fond as I am of her, I have to admit she's tacky. She always was tacky. But I digress, you say? No. I submit that for people like my farmer friend, the need exists for us to be able to say what we know to be true. To be able to say something like, I love you, and make that sweet, sentiment sound as if it's never been said before. It's difficult. But that's the job we've got to do. To be able to say in some special, unusual